Hey everybody, Frank the Taper here. Took about a week off from Bethel Woods to do a few things around the house and get back to the project that I'm doing, which is that tongue and groove. Now behind me I have on the sawhorses one stained piece right here and another one right here ready to go. So because I only have so much room, I only stain about 5 pieces a day. And on the ceiling, I ran short. All right, miscalculated because math is, it's pretty well documented, is my worst subject. So I did 56 pieces there. I ran about 23 short. And because Lowe's at the time didn't have 12 footers, and the person that I bought the tongue and groove 12 footers from is very, very busy and can't bring me any more, so I have to go buy it myself because I got to get the ceiling done. All right, so they didn't have any 12 footers, so I needed 8 footers. So I needed 23 12-foot boards, and now I need 8. So how do I figure, how do I figure out the rest? Well, very simple. I get on the phone, and I call my buddy Def Jeff, and I told him the situation. He says, get 30. So I got 30. So now I bought 15 because that's all I could fit in my Ford Focus hatchback. So I brought 15 home. I sanded them, I put them over there. I tack clothed them down, dust free, and now I'm staining. So I did 5 already, and today I'm doing 5. So that'll be 10. So I'm just gonna kind of do it in stages because that's the kind of time that I'm allowed to do. So because I gotta get this ceiling finished. Because I'm running out of time. I have other projects that are waiting to be done. Okay, I got the wife on me, so I gotta keep pace, gotta keep going. I'm staining these in an early American. Like most of the stain in the house, it's all early American. So the wood wall I have in that room was here when I moved in, and that's what the guy used. So I'm matching the ceiling to that wall, and that's what I'm using. So it's not, it's no big secret. And I get the stain, I use Minwax stain. It does a great job. I get it from Walmart because it's cheaper by $1 than Home Depot. And I get the little tiny cans like that, what is it, 1/4 pint? And you mix it up and boom, you lay it on. It does a fantastic job, really great color. So that's what I've been working on there. Now, I'll be back at Bethel Woods pretty soon. I'm looking for a couple of good more shows to go to and report on, so that's how I kind of relax, take a break from this stuff. And it seems like you guys like the reports and then the comments on it, and a bunch of people. The last show I went to was the Brett Michaels, Vince Neil Rat show, and a lot of people, believe it or not, I was surprised, left comments in the comment section, and actually almost kind of fought with each other because one person said, Vince Neil sucks. Another person said, hey, I wish him well. The guy did the best job he could, considering he's like, he's hurt bad, man. The guy's old, and he had a brain trauma and stuff like that, and yet he's still out on the stage giving his best. How are you going to give the guy a bad review? Was he like he once was? Not even close. But did he do a great job? He did. So a lot of people left comments about the review of that show and stuff like that. So I was happy about that. Freedom of speech, man. So you make a comment, whether it's good or bad, just make a comment. Don't feel, there's no one's going to say, people might disagree, but that's okay. That's what makes it fun. People might say, hey, Frank, you're a great taper. Hey, Frank, I think you suck. I mean, it is what it is. Freedom of speech, man. You got every right to say what you want. Okay, as long as it's in the context of YouTube's rules and, no cursing and stuff like that, But you can say whatever you want to say. So that's it. So we're doing the wood here. I got 4 more pieces to go before my night here ends on this job. And then tomorrow we start something else. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to come out with more new content. Frank the Taper on YouTube. All right, like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up there if you like what you see, if you learn anything. If you learn anything, that's great. If you're just entertained, fine, it's even better. But I will tell you one thing. So I never dealt with tongue and groove before. Okay, and Jeff pointed this out. I stained 56 pieces of 12-foot boards, okay? And I did not know, okay? I did not know that there was two sides, that there was a beveled side and a flat side. So I just sanded whatever side had more knots because I like the knots, you know, it gives a character. So, okay, don't drink that, okay? It's the dog. So I didn't know that. And I feel like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. But listen, I'm a carpenter. I mean, I'm a taper, I'm not a carpenter. All right, so how am I going to know these things? You know, I don't have to. When you tape, you know, you tape. You don't measure nothing, you know, whatever the case is, you know. But you know, carpentry is a lot more involved. So I didn't know it had two sides. So when I went on the ceiling, what I had to do now was stagger, because half of them I did the beveled side and not knowing. The other side I did the flat side. So now it's like, what are you going to do? I'm going to take it down? Heck no. I'm going to live with it. So what we did was we put like two flat side and then a beveled side. Two flat and then a beveled side. So we kind of made our own pattern. And to tell you the truth, after it's stained, you can't even tell the difference. I mean, it's so... I brought my wife downstairs. I said, what do you think? I screwed up again. You know what she says? Dad, don't worry about it. I can live with it. Nobody's going to look at it. Great. Green light. Go ahead. So now with these 30 that I just picked up, I'm going to do 15 flat side and 15 beveled side to keep that made up pattern that we started because I screwed up, and keep it going that way. So we're just going to go with it and everything is going to be fine. So I already stained 5 pieces, the bevel side, and now I'm staining this 5, the flat side, to keep it even, to keep the pattern going. So if anybody ever says, hey man, that's a weird pattern, I never saw that, you know, 2 flats and a bevel. And I'm just going to make it out like I made it up, you know, like I didn't screw up, you know. But meanwhile, you know, I effed up. So we had to make, you know, something out of nothing, which thank God for Def Jeff. Comes up and he gets me out of hot water all the time. Bails me out all the time. Because sometimes I like to try things that I have no business trying, like electrical work. And he gets very, very upset. Actually, he made me swear on the souls of my children never to touch electric ever again, because I did almost burn my house down trying to change an outlet. Okay, I am not Frank the electrician. I'm Frank the taper for a reason. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe. Out.